Hey guys, in this video of Ark Genesis 2, I'm going to teach you how to tame a Stryder. In order to tame a Stryder, you need two different things. The first one is a set amount of mutagel to tame a Stryder, and you also have to have completed a certain amount of missions. For high-level Stryders, this can basically be like every single mission. Like this one right over here is a level 160, and it takes 51 missions to tame that boy. That's a lot. That's a lot of missions. And of course, you also need mutagel, which you can gain in two different methods by harvesting it under the boss mission area on the ground by those little blue things, or you can actually harvest the ambergris stones that you can see in the space biome when it's active in the space biome. Now, luckily, the TekStryder is a passive tame, but it does come with a little mini game that can be confusing. So find the TekStryder that you want to tame and press E on it to use the mutagel that you have in the final slot of your inventory, and you'll see it says target the right hip, or it will say a right body part. You'll see there's sparks all over that body part. You literally just have to go to that part, press E. Now, at this point, when you press E on that body part, you will begin a special game mode, yet you need to stay near the TekStryder, and every time you see these green squares line up in the middle of your screen in this little mini game, you have to left click. So make sure you left click only when those green squares are near the middle. It's actually super easy. It will catch you off guard the first few times if you don't really know what you're doing, but honestly, that's it, and that's how we get 78% taming. Currently on this one here, this is a boosted server, so these taming speeds are a little bit faster. You then just have to let it roam around for a while until it's ready to be, like engaged for the next part of your hacking kind of mini game. And now when you wanted to kind of get to the next stage, honestly, the best thing I can tell you is just stand on top of it. Like, just wait. Just stand on top of it face down. You can track it the entire time and make sure that it's, when it's ready, you'll know, because you can literally stand on it and it will walk with you wherever it goes. So that's great. So once it's ready, you will just engage in the final part, doing another type of hacking on a different body part that will have sparks on it, and then you can basically tame your TekStryder after a few hacks like this. To go over it once more briefly, just wait for the green squares to line up in the middle of the minigame, and you just left click when it's ready. I don't know if this changes too much for the higher level ones. Maybe it moves a bit faster, but the low level ones are super easy. Now, once you have a Stryder tamed, it can do a few things which you can see at the bottom left of the screen. Like, that is a sonic wave or something. I'm not entirely sure what it does. I'm sure it has something to do with like other players or something. You have a left attack that does like a major like mining of like whatever is near you. It seems to get berries really well, at least this one does, and I seem to have aggroed this other Stryder here, and we both like hit each other for like really small numbers. Now, this was a level 24 when I tamed it, and it has 7,000 health, so they have a lot of health. It's important to know that when they die, they explode, and I believe they can even damage buildings or something nearby. At least somebody said that. I'm not too certain if that was true. You'll see it also has a battery that like literally has a charge, and it charges by itself like over time, kind of like the creatures in Aberration. Kind of weird, don't really know how it works. You do have a gun with control that can shoot like a blast that does not that much damage either, and it doesn't really give you resources when you shoot it at trees or anything. But like I said, every single Stryder has a unique set of like attachments that you can add to them. I don't want to go too much into detail into that. I just wanted to focus on how to tame these bad boys and a basic guide on how to use them. So I hope this video was helpful. If you do have any tips on the Stryder, please leave them down in the comments below. Same for questions. I do reply to every single one, and I'll see you guys in a future video. Thank you so much for watching.